Hello again, and welcome to the latest bulletin from Haverhill UK News, brought to you by Haverhill TV. In the news for today, Tuesday, May the 28th, the lineup for this year's Haverhill Festival has been unveiled, with 60s icons The Searchers topping the bill. 2 Haverhill men are heading for the continent tomorrow on a 350-mile charity bike ride, and some more of your own comments in our Sound Off feature. Haverhill Town Council's Haverhill Festival returns for 2013, chock-a-block with great music, family shows, fun days, walks and talks and theatre from Thursday, June the 13th to Sunday, June the 30th. Musical highlights include 60s icons The Searchers on the opening night with favourites like Needles and Pins and Sweet for My Sweet, and an evening of dirty dancing the following evening. There's also acoustic guitar from Woody Man and the Poptastic Supersonic 70s show. Local groups are represented in the form of Haverhill Choral Society performing Coronation Year Revisited, and Haverhill Sinfonia with a recital from Anthony Brown on saxophone and Leo Nicholson on the piano. There's Image Musical Theatre's The Wind in the Willows, in which some of the younger audience members play the part of woodland animals and everyone can join in with the songs. And another highlight is Helen Mirren in The Audience, recorded from National Theatre production and shown twice on the Arts Centre cinema screen as live. Other events at the Arts Centre include Derek Acora, the medium famous from his appearances on Most Haunted, and organist Robert Wolfe. There are outdoor events as well, in East Town Park, on the Market Square and at West Town Park, as well as a railway walk and a talk to be held in the library about the railway. There's also a fun day on Castle Playing Fields, the Street Festival in the High Street on Saturday, June 29th, and a community extravaganza on the recreation ground also that day. And in traditional style, the festival closes with the last night of the festival proms, held at the Old Independent Church with Haverhill Operatic Society and Haverhill Silver Band. If you'd like a festival brochure, call Haverhill Arts Centre box office on 01440 714 140. 2 Haverhill men will be cycling over 350 miles this week, raising thousands of pounds for charity. Adam Mepham and Nick Webster are taking part in the 3 Cities bike ride. Haverhill UK caught up with them on a training session today, and I asked them about the ride.
Right, well guys, you're ready to set off on a 350-mile charity bike ride. Adam, tell us about the ride. Where are you going?
Well, we're leaving Stratford, East London, and riding up to Harwich, getting the overnight ferry over to the Hook of Holland, and then going up to Amsterdam, overnight in Amsterdam, over to Turnhout, then down to Brussels, then the train back. So all in all about 350, 360 miles.
Why are you doing it?
There's a combination of reasons really. Firstly, the company I work for, Motor Novo, are very interested in engaging with the local community and charitable organisations, and they've supported us to do this ride and put in some money as well, which I'm very pleased to say.
So Nick is going with you, and
No, I was really just Adam's training partner. We both got biked around the same time, and then one of the guys that was on the ride became ill about 4 weeks ago, and so I was asked to step in and take his place.
It's obviously to raise money. What's the money for?
We're raising it for the MS Trust, and we're getting towards now £12,000.
Good luck to them. Now for some more of your opinions on our regular feature, Sound Off. This week the issues you've been picking up on are just as varied as ever: the proposed new Pets at Home store, the bus station, and the EU Common Agricultural Policy's subsidies to local landowners. And Inspector Peter Ferry has been writing about crime in the town. He says crime in Haverhill is generally low at the moment, with the proactive work and arrests carried out by the response and SNT teams keeping a lid on most serious crime. We have had a spate of vehicle crime over the last month, with several work vans broken into. Officers are out on foot patrol at night and carrying out stop searches of anyone seen acting suspiciously. On the subject of the Pets at Home proposal, JXB writes, "My only objection would be that the land is currently nicely landscaped and perhaps would be better off used to extend the car park and also make a two-way entrance exit to the site off the main roundabout. Then Pets at Home could have a much larger site on the old project site. And of course, this is the same stupid reasoning that was made over the project site. The then councillors objected so strongly until they realised that the populace actually favoured a development and then promptly changed their minds, that the developers came up against the recession and nobody wanted to build. And then Wicks pulled out and it became even more uneconomic." Our new UKIP County Councillor, Tony Brown, has written, "We," that's Suffolk County Councillors and Town Clerk Will Austin, "have now started to chase Suffolk County Council on the real-time info boards for the bus station, and also why they were not installed when they were supposed to be, and where the budget that was allocated for this has gone. We are awaiting some answers." And he goes on, "I also have raised the issue of the queuing traffic caused by the access gates being closed for safety reasons at the waste transfer site in Chalkston Way, with the waste people and with Suffolk Highways. And Councillor Anne Gower is also helping with this. We will be having a meeting with them shortly. From our initial conversations, they are hoping to remodel the site so that it does not have to close the access gates at all during working hours. And these issues have been raised as a direct feedback from some of the posts that have been put on this message board." Well, that's good news and shows your comments are being read. So keep them coming. Hal Revy has been doing a bit of research and come up with a couple of interesting statistics, writing, "Just been looking into EU farm subsidies, the Common Agricultural Policy, for the financial year 2012. Thurlow Estate Farms Limited, CB9, Haverhill, £1,040,934.81. One of England's richest families received over £1 million of taxpayers' money in 2012 to help them out. We're just talking 2012, and some previous years they got a lot more. Why do we put up with the Common Agricultural Policy?" And he goes on, "EU subsidies 2012, Haylock and Sons Haverhill received two payments from the Common Agricultural Policy, one of £167,270.55 and another of £45,699.11. It's nice that we help our local farmers." Does anyone know anything more about that story? All your comments are welcome on all local issues. Just go to www.haverhill-uk.co.uk and click onto the local issues message board. And that's all for today, but join us again on Friday, and meanwhile you can follow us on Twitter. And now for the weather for the rest of the week.